Rolls-Royce model engines there.
Because the Damperson raid
Up from there, RAF Fairford, I believe. You might be down in Gloucestershire. 3 passovers here. Coming around again, an appreciation of the engine sound as well.
Of the 777s were made, 3,249 were lost in action. A round of applause now, ladies and gentlemen, as he flies past. He can't hear it, but he'll know what you're doing.
riders open this afternoon. Thank you very much.
Splendid tractor in course of restoration.
There we go. Various
The
tractor
paintwork's
models
not quite finished.
and eras over the years.
So I like Yorkshire Gold. A couple of great Fergies. Harry Fergus, great engineer. First Fergie was built in 1947.
Import here.
And there were 617 of them made.
Some Exeter here. Swedish tractor here.
That's an old Fergie.
58.
1940. That's an old Ferguson.
T20. Ford 7610.
They made the
Folks, 35.
tractor so cheap and so reliable
135.
that the small British manufacturers just went to the wall. They couldn't compete. And Fordson,
They're proud.
$1941, gold. Going past Field Marshal, the thumping you can hear there of that Field Marshal building here, Gainsborough.
John Deere.
A case. Now this looks old.
2640 in mass
And it is a what?
It's KCC 1936.
Built in
America.
Have you finished the restoration?
Of course. Yorkshire Gold.
Yorkshire Gold, I like it. 1936 American. What do you think?
Oh, here we are, coming into restaurant. Very bright sunny day here.
good answer, and nobody's arguing. So what we're going to do is speak to a few of the tractors. This one is a grey Fergie, and you see this has got a gold engine. This sometimes means it was one of the last to be built in 1957. We'll find. When was it built? 1956. A big Ford. Ford 3000 and the year? 1965. And now we have the only Swedish tractor on the field, a Krabat. Were they popular, or is it just a rare thing?
Well, they were basically Belinda Motel Volvo introduced this model to sort of compete with the Fergusons. This was like their version of the Fergie tractor, so in Sweden they were quite popular, but this one with the Krabat was actually for the Netherlands market. So
it's a Euro tractor.
Yeah, Euro tractor, yeah.
That's got a good shape, hasn't it? Definitely. I like it. Rag and bone. Massey Ferguson, and the year 59, in immaculate condition. Another old, one of the last TBOs 25s to be built in Meltham. And they changed to white in 60, but we're only a year out. Fair do.
1945, I think that was.
Grey Fergie with a gold engine puts it mid to late 50s. What? 1957, one of the last to come out of the factory. This, an earlier one. 1948 TBO. Rare. It was all petrol then. Jumped in.
We have an urgent announcement for the Ford Mondeo YB64HYU. If it's your vehicle, will you return to it immediately? There's a dog in the vehicle, and the car will be opened by the police to release the dog if you don't return immediately.
And not necessarily with the door handle. Dear me. Did they know it was going to be hot? Has it been on the telly? What? Goodness sake. They changed the colour in 1965. You knew that, didn't you?
Yeah, they did.
65, 66, well, whatever. So this, that rare Fergie. Not built in Coventry, or was it? So it's a Ford Ferguson. Where was it built? Good question, really. I know, I was looking for a good answer. Well, it said on it, So this one was in fact built in the USA. Henry Ford, agreement with Ferguson till they fell out. It was put together in England, but the bits were made in America. Well, that's all confusing. The Massey Ferguson built in 61. Reliable. Reliable. Very good. Carry on. They can't hear with the engine, you see. Always very difficult. Big John Deere going through. (1983) Massey Ferguson. Well done. Carry on. And yet another great Fergie, and this was built in 1950. 48. Petrol. An early one. Very good. Good to see. Say over 500,000 or 600,000 of these built. Another one, and this was 1948. 48. We've got some old ones, haven't we? Not as old as the American one, though. They call it International. Where was this built? Doncaster, I believe. You're right. In the early 60s. 67, early enough for me. Built in Doncaster. A Leyland tractor, now that's rare. They didn't build many of these. Bathgate in Scotland. Built in Scotland. Get a Massey Ferguson out while we waited for the...
That's right, I think. Came Marshall afterwards. All out to Marshall.
58.
Acquisition on merger.
There's some damage with this thing. I have to say, this is not a pretty machine, is it?
Oh, no, it's just as it is. Off the market garden.
What year?
1963.
Where was it built?
Don't know.
In this country?
Yes, Ransom.
Ransoms, oh there we are then, Lincolnshire way, very good. And Alice Chalmers, 1939. We had Lee Slen with the Americans who wanted fighters, so they sent us some tractors. And these were put together near Cottesmore. Meanwhile, this looks American.
Yes. Capital from 1927.
27.
Yeah.
It's lasted well, hasn't it?
Everything's been shop left in 3 places.
1927. How many of these are left moving in the world?
No idea.
Not many. It must be rare.
It is quite rare, yeah.
Is it valuable?
I hope so.
Ha ha! There's a Yorkshireman. Right. Some say the best looking machine on the field.
Yeah, I do agree with them.
Why the small double wheel at the front?
Originally for roadcraft work. There's the mounted underneath in the middle.
So that's why. And the year again?
Say again. 1936.
In America.
Yeah, built in America.
36. The input there, the same.
Oh, the man with a story here. I like this. 1976, this one. A 135 multi-pound, made in Coventry, of course.
135.
It was in Toyokoro, in Japan. Well, there we are. At least they sent it back in good condition. Now, this is the Field Marshal. Built in Gainsborough. Big thumper. Is it true that you started this contraption by firing a cartridge into the engine?
You can, but we don't tend to because it doesn't do it any good.
But you could do that. And I have to say it's uncomfortable. If you've got piles, this is a killer, isn't it?
There you go, sorry.
Yes, hemorrhoids. Dear me, carry on, young man.
Sounds not
Taking
too good.
himself to death there.
He can't hear either. It's the speaker.
We have a Fergie, which is not green. This worked for the Queen, didn't it? What year was it built?
1952.
Where did it work?
Clifton Moor Airfield, York.
And its job was towing aircraft?
Doing anything for army. Aircraft, trailers, anything.
Clifton Moor, and when did it retire?
10 years, did 10 years service, and it was retired and laid up.
10 years service. Well done. So there, see a good number of our tractors there. And now we're going to get some engines into doing. There'll be a 10-minute gap while I sort the engines out. And we'll invite people into the arena, have a go at steering steam engines.
Ministry of Supply there, in green. That's right to 3670.
So a chance for you to get
it
a
looks
cooling
1990s.
libation, get a sandwich, something to eat and drink, and we'll be back with you in 10 minutes, seeking volunteers to drive our engine.
Registration mid-1990s.
Come on, get into the arena here. I haven't got money.
People allowed to have well, they say drive, it's actually steering the engine
What's your name?
around the ring.
From?
West Stanfield.
Where?
West Stanfield.
Where on earth is that?
About 2 minutes down the road.
Is it, did you walk?
I didn't know.
You should have done, you've seen the traffic. Dear me.
It's only hot here.
Right, here we go. She's a local lady. She's got a nice frock. I don't want any dirty marks on it. Right? Goodness me. You couldn't make it up, could you? Hello there.
It was an official driving lesson there,
on the move, they're coming into me from London.
Speaking of it, is it
So you've come on holiday to here?
from
Yes.
London?
It's better than London, isn't it?
Yes,
I think
yes.
she's
I thought that
Chinese
might be
as well.
Call me old-fashioned.
Now I
enough.
said it, not and I saw her.
You're going to keep your hat on?
Okay.
Okay, not a problem. It's all excited, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Because we bought the ticket when we were in London, and so we just did to come here. It's really exciting for us.
It is exciting for me as well.
Yeah, this is our first time to enjoy such an event.
Jolly good. Here's your engine. Walk this way. There you go. This lady's from London. I didn't. Come on, get on here. Stop messing about. Right. And your name?
Andrea.
From?
Leeds.
Leeds. Come a good trip there, haven't you? Tell you what. Come on, Andrea. Let's go. Right. Lady from Leeds for you.
Chinese.
That's good, yes, from Leeds. There you go.
Up from London.
This will let you know you must be at least 5 foot tall. You go on your own, and that's it really. That on.
Getting the hang of it there. Chinese like to fire these things. I don't know whether this is guys with us.
All right, sir.
George.
From?
Billingham.
George from Billingham.
On the coast. Near the coast, anyway. Northeast coast. Beam roller here.
If we get too many in the queue, we have to stop it. And your name, sir?
Nicholas.
From Harrogate. Nicholas from Harrogate. There's your engine there. Old lass is your. And your name?
Francisco.
Well, not let on believe you. Come on this way.
Venice, huh?
That's enough of that. This young man's from Venice. He's from Venice. Come here. Did you like it?
Marvellous, everybody should try it.
I can't remember the last time a lady said that to me in the middle of a field. Stop making your own stories up, please. Right, where are we? Here she goes. Look, she's turning that wheel, just making a blind bit of difference. And your name, sir?
Steve.
From? Steve from Thirsk. Right, there you go. Steve from Thirsk. She's done as good.
So good, amazing.
I know. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Harry, get on the machine. Stop messing about.
That lady from Bradford looking
Two Chinese today. Is lady going to have the gas? Lady from China.
He's from Hartlepool, so he's trying to hide it as well. She's from China. And your name is?
My name is Alpana,
And you're from?
India.
They're coming from the four corners of the job centre here today. See that green engine?
Sorry? Yes?
That's yours. Away you go. Here's Tiger. How was that?
Oh, it's absolutely smashing, thank you.
Eventually when you got going, it took long enough.
Indian lady here, huh?
We'll be ready on Tuesday. Right, so it's
It's Charlie.
Yes.
Chinese versus India here.
I come from Eastern China.
We've got somebody else from China here.
Eastern China. That's
Well,
on
we'll
the
have a go.
coast.
Some
Yes, very
purely
close
British,
to
that's
the
what you
coast.
say. Well, they
And what
use
are you
these,
doing
or they
here?
have done in parts of the
I
world.
actually come here, you know, to learn some real engineering stuff.
Learn about engineering.
About
Yes.
engineering, they are British
This is
engineering.
the best engineering in the world. This is British engineering.
Yes.
Yeah, she's got the Chinese going on, the Indian girl's about to go here. Meanwhile. There's the Chinese here. There we go.
So, just to repeat, there's only one person allowed to have the engine, and there's the decent bag to perform. Pretty simple. Not hard. This is Darren from Durham. And your name?
I'm Jill,
From
West Sussex.
West Sussex. He's come from China. I bet it's taken you longer to get here.